Well, I'm back, and I must apologize for my leave of absence. Our server PC crashed, and I had to get it moved over to a new computer and ran into all sorts of troubles, and I'm just now starting to record again. 20th of July. It's been so long since I recorded. So without further ado, here's the new update on the mob grinder. Alright, welcome back to the next installment in my series, upgrading my mob tower. As you can see, I've already put in my glass ceiling for this area, which allows you to see the mobs as they fall all the way down. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is making these portal spawning areas a little bit larger. You can see I've already dug down here. I'm ready to get going. So I figured out how much obsidian I'm going to need, how many trapdoors, and I've got that with me. As long as I don't fall, I should be good. So let's start off with putting in these trapdoors. And I just realized I am not going to have enough. I figured for the inside and not figure for the outside. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's fine. I just make some more. So anyway, yeah, we just start off putting trapdoors all around the obsidian. It makes it a little safer to walk around here too. Okay, this is probably going to use up 32 trapdoors on one level, and yeah, it should be fine. Yep. Yeah, so if you fall in here, you're going to get into the water. If you get into the water, you're going to fall down into the middle of the trap, which of course will kill you. So that's not so much fun. Okay, so to save on resources, you put all the portals connecting, and it makes it so much easier, so much better. Because it takes so much obsidian just to make one portal. There we go. Now we'll just put the glass in the corners, connect them. See, once you've got all the resources mined for this type of trap, it really goes together quickly. Oops, you know what I need to do? I need to put in my trapdoors. Okay. So we'll put all these trapdoors in. We'll put all of the portal frames in. And we'll light up all the frames. We will open all the trapdoors. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding. I'm not sure if that would work or not. I'm going to attempt to get this one back. I didn't get it. I can go get it though. I can go get that when I get it later. Okay. It will be okay. Okay, come on. As long as I get there within 5 minutes and it doesn't despawn. No guarantees about that. So, we'll go get it right now. And if you didn't know, you can, if you want to put a block, see, if you just right click, it opens it and closes it. But if you if you hold shift, you can place a block on top of it. Okay, the final 2 trapdoors. You had to turn my sound way down because, as you can tell, you can't hear me placing blocks. The portals make so much noise. It's just a cacophony, and oh, it's just annoying. Okay. Put our glass on. And as I mentioned before, I'm thinking about making this area a spider farm. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it. I've looked on YouTube and seen how other people have done some spider. Crud. I did it again. Have done their spider farms, and so I know how to do them. I'm just not sure where to set the AFK point so that you're the right distance away from the spider farm as well as the regular farm. I suppose I could just make it 2 different places you could sit, but I don't know. Okay, let's put those back. And we won't need the trapdoors up here because, well, no one's going to be up here. And so that's all done, so we'll put some torches so we don't get nasties spawning up here. Let's see, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm actually going to close the trapdoors. Open them. I guess open. On the outside. And start lighting up these portals. That one, and the one we're standing on should be the last one. Yep. And then we'll drop down there. Do the same thing. Okay, so all these portals have gone up. Let's open these. Oops, make sure they're open. And if you didn't realize what the all the trapdoors are for, the mobs consider that a full block. So they will walk out into the middle of it and fall down. And they'll fall all the way down to the water. And the water will push them. And the water will push them to a hole, in which they will fall a great distance and die. Okay, so we'll do that. Ha ha ha. Bingo. There we go. So that looks pretty good. Now we just have to put in the glass all the way around, just so that they don't somehow accidentally jump out of it. I hear one, I think. So they're causing quite a bit of lag. So I'm going to finish this glass and then check back with you guys. Okay, so the glass wall is all the way up, all the way around. And so these will start spawning even more of the bad guys, the zombie pigmen. And so that's 1 down and 3 to go. Okay, I now have all 4 of the zombie pigman portal spawners hooked up all the way up to this level. If anybody with OCD noticed that I had 2 trap doors I left in the closed state, I opened them up, and yeah, so now those are all up, and if you notice, there's a spider up here at the top of this tower, and he has given me an idea. I said that the about the perfect spot for AFK would be somewhere in this area, and I was thinking if you go down here just a little bit, the very top there might be a perfect place for the spider spawner. So it would go up there, and all the spiders would have their silk, and then they would come down to this area and die and give you their string and all that sort of great stuff. So it's going to go up in there. So this is probably going to all be just enclosed. I might do this up at an angle and close it in with the spider spawner at the top, and so then you've got the gold on the corners and the rest of the mobs on the side. And all in all, I think it'd be pretty cool once I get it all done. So I've got to get it planned out to do this top area. I've got to get some more ladders in. See, I'm missing some. And then I'll start recording again as I get that spider spawner built. Okay, what I decided to do was basically to extend these little floors out a little bit further, and I'm going to angle these walls up to the top, basically to where the spider spawner is going to go. And I hate to waste space, so if anybody has an idea what I could do in here, I suppose I could extend the portals up, but I really don't want to do that anymore. I like their size. I don't think I can really build any more piston pushers over. It might just be cool to leave it open, and I'm planning on putting glass at the bottom of the spider spawner so you can see them getting moved around and pushed to their death. So yeah, just working my way up, and basically figured out that I'm just going to follow the pattern of the wall up as I move in, and hopefully it should come out fine if I don't waste too much like that. So yeah, just moving my way up. So once I get that all the way up there, we'll check back in, and yeah, I think it should work because these are all built the same. So if I just did 3 there, and yeah, I think this should work. Okay, I'll check back once I've got one side done, and we'll see how it looks. Wow, as soon as I start recording it starts raining. That's awesome. Okay, so I finished one side and put in the glowstone just to keep it lit up so things don't spawn. Doesn't look bad, doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to do the other 3 sides and we'll see how it goes. Well, alright, all 4 sides are in. Now it's just on to measuring the proper distance for the spider spawner and start putting that in. Okay, after doing some calculations, I figured out that the best place is if I sit right here on this glass, just about 24 blocks away from there, but the majority of the spawning is going to come above me anyway in these side towers, and when I'm down there I'm about 28 blocks from the very top up there, which is almost perfect because the top is where I want the roof. And then, so basically the way the spider spawner is, or the spider spawning pads, is you've got a roof layer, and then you've got the area that they spawn, and then underneath that you've got a layer that's got your pressure plates that they can spawn on, and then it allows water to flow out, and then underneath that you've got the layer of redstone that detects when they're spawning, and then they'll get pushed to the middle and then pushed down here and die and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, they'll probably spawn like right around this level, so it should work perfect. So I'm going to get that all set up and ready to go, and probably start my next video when we start working on that. Until then.